A lot of people look at a strategy and the first thing they ask is, what's the total profit? And yes, that number matters. But here's the thing, it's not the most important number. And today, I want to show you exactly why. When you look at a backtest, you'll often see a massive profit percentage next to a drawdown number, and people immediately try to compare the two. 3,800% profit, 21% max drawdown. Sounds amazing, right? And it is. But that number alone doesn't tell you the full story. Here's what most people don't realize. Those numbers are not fixed. They change completely depending on how much of your portfolio you actually put at risk. And that's the key concept I want you to understand today. Let me show you with a real example. If I set the strategy to use 100% of the portfolio on each trade, yes, the backtest shows 3,800% total profit, max drawdown, 21%. The numbers look incredible on paper, but trading with your full portfolio on every single trade is extremely aggressive. Most people would not be comfortable with that level of risk. So what happens when we dial it back? When I change the position size to just 20% of the portfolio, the same strategy, the same rules, the same logic, the total profit drops to 125%. But look at the max drawdown. It drops to 4.5%, 4.5%. That's almost nothing. That's a level of risk that lets you sleep at night. And this is exactly the point. The ratio between profit and drawdown stays strong. What changes is the scale. You are in full control of how aggressive or how conservative you want to be. The strategy gives you the edge. You decide how much of that edge you want to use. So next time you look at a backtest, don't just look at the profit number. Ask yourself, at what risk was that profit generated? Because a strategy that makes 3,800% with your full portfolio is the same strategy that makes 125% with a fraction of it. Same edge, different risk, your choice. That's the kind of flexibility that makes a strategy actually usable in the real world. Not just impressive on a chart, but practical, and manageable, and sustainable long term. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. It really does make a difference. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.